Welcome. Thank you for your time. This is a video from our Business Building Roadshow, and today we are talking about the operational aspects of business transformation. Please feel free to enjoy the other videos and to subscribe. In this part of the conversation, we are talking about the role of testing in artificial intelligence and automated knowledge worker services. This is, you've stood up the service, you've got it up, running, operational, you've done the integration testing, you've done the operational acceptance testing, you've done the business readiness, you've got everybody skilled up, and the service is up and running. How do we know that the machine learning, the artificial intelligence, the real-time decision making is actually doing what it should be doing, especially as the algorithms are self-learning? This is the aspect of testing that we want to explore today. We all have heard in the news the example of the bank that lends money based on an algorithm that wasn't implemented properly, and they've had to pay the fine. We all know about online advertising on Facebook and Google and social media. It's a closed loop. The user is supplying the information. Those looking to advertise are supplying the information. The social media companies are doing the match. They're rendering the ads. If it gets it wrong, there's no real material impact because it's just an ad and it may not have been clicked on anyway. As we automate more and more of the routine knowledge worker operations, that all changes. There becomes material impacts. There becomes consequences for the algorithms not doing what we think they're doing, and the lawsuits will follow. This is where the testing of the operation comes in. There's benchmark baseline testing of the algorithms. This is the testing to say the algorithm is working correctly, and it sets a benchmark for the ongoing development and operation of the algorithms. And there's a whole series of scenarios that are routinely created, tested, and managed to show that the benchmark testing is occurring. Because rhythms are self-learning, we need to know that the algorithms are learning in the right way. The example of reading 5 years worth of resumes and the algorithm detecting that it's a white Anglo-Saxon male that has filled the role and that this is a criteria carrying forward has been reported widely in the media. The algorithm has self-learned. It has self-learned in an unexpected way, and now we are making employment decisions based on incorrect algorithms. This is where benchmark scenario testing needs to be done on a regular basis to ensure that the algorithms are working as expected. The last part of the algorithm and the benchmark testing is managing iteratively the incremental changes that the algorithms bring to ensure that they're actually making the correct decisions, and again running through a series of scenarios and expected outcomes will be required. At the moment, we're still identifying this need. We're still doing the research around it. Yes, we will use automation in the algorithmic testing, and algorithms will end up testing algorithms. But we need to start to prepare and to put these things in place, because the lawsuits are going to come. There will be consulting companies that consult on this and advise on this. And again, it needs to be tied back to the audits, the ad hoc audits and remediation that is needed, especially in highly regulated industries. I see a couple of smiles in the room. Are you smiling because you've already been caught? You're smiling because of the humor of the situation, or are you smiling because you don't think it's going to happen? Okay. For those on the video, it's basically a humorous recognition that this is coming and that it needs to be done, and lessons learned from the mistakes already. I'm going to pause the conversation here so that we can have a conversation in the room around this more in depth, and the opportunities, the business opportunities, some of the challenges, some of the risk management that needs to be there. For those following through on the video, I just want to leave it here with a big pause to have a think about all of this, and then let's work through how we actually pragmatically implement these things into business operations. Please feel free to get further details from the book, including case studies, scenarios, exercises, and practical implementation details. The book is available direct from the publisher, Amazon, or other bookstores. Any author profits from the book and the videos go to charity and community purposes. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed the session and look forward to your comments. Don't forget to subscribe so that we can help you, and please make the most of the other videos.